Welcome into another episode from the Critics Collective. I am Ron, and we are going to talk Man in the Mirror. We're going to talk Michael Jackson, the Michael Jackson story is what it's called. This came out in 2017. It went viral for all the wrong reasons. We're about to get up into it, but I'm going to tell you what this is about. Then I'm going to tell you the highs and lows. Then we're going to rate it, and you're going to move on with your day because the Michael Jackson movie is going to come out, and the conversation is going to be part one and part two. And with Michael making so much money and getting, I guess, plays on radios and ads and movies and stuff like that, it's an artist that you're going to see well past, I think, the infinity of time. That's just, there's certain artists, whether in music or film or even the arts and other stuff, where they're just timeless, and that's just what it is. Now, I've said this before. I separate the artist from the art, the person that is versus what they have given the world or given us. Now, for this movie that came out in 2004. Sorry, 2004. This came out with a running time of an hour and 30 minutes, give or take. Like I said, I'm gonna give you my lows, give you my highs, and then we'll rate it. Now, this movie, the lows, it has no plot. I really can't do this with a straight face. This movie has no plot. You have Flex, who you've seen Flex. Flex has done other projects where it's really good stuff. It's not saying he's a comedian, but he's done more sitcom type of stuff, movies and stuff like that as well, where it's comedy. And he's doing this movie that he looks ashy. Like, that was the makeup they gave him. I don't think they used the nose, but there was things they would say, like when he's like, "Hey, I want to be with Lisa Marie and Presley, and she just makes me feel like," and the security guard person is like, "Makes you feel like a man, right, Mike?" And Michael Jackson or Flex is like, "No." There was a montage of him being in love, and it's like a song, like a really bad Michael Jackson song. Like, obviously AI would have made a banger, right? But it's a really bad Michael Jackson song because it's not him, it's somebody else. And much like that little montage with no real thought through, this has no real thought through. I could see if the choice to have Flex, and they're saying he didn't know what they were gonna do. He signed up. He was told this was going to happen. VH1 is where I think this first showed up on. Nobody complained. No one said anything because social media just wasn't as big as it is now. Had this dropped right now, this hot fucking garbage, this is like the Pepsi incident, hair burning type of shit right here that we're all just sitting here watching. The awkwardness, had this been in a movie theater, I honestly think people would have just laughed or left. That would have been the two L's. You'd have done one of the two, laugh or left. There was it looked really bad. Again, there's nothing good about this movie, and it is already tough to do a Michael Jackson movie with the fact of his look throughout the years, decades. It's hard to duplicate that, even with impersonators and stuff like that. It's just, he has a very iconic look, and you have to get that right. Then the voice and the mannerisms, there's a lot. Then the rights with the family and himself to put those things out. The best Michael Jackson project I've ever seen, let me know in the comments, that wasn't a live show concert, really him type of thing, would have been the Jackson American Dream miniseries that came out, I think in the 90s, late 90s. Other than that, that's it. That's it. Now, the fact that I talked this long about this movie, I was trying to give Flex the benefit of the doubt, but I do give him the benefit of the doubt because he probably tried to get a check. He probably was told, "Hey, look, if you don't do this and get this check, somebody else gonna do this and get this check." Or not just that, we got you. We got special effects. The family's cool. Like, you gonna like all this. It just, damn, man. Anyways, hit the subscribe button, like, follow, and comment for more. If this is your first time here, we would love to have you a part of the Critics Collective. This shit is a zero. Not gonna lie, man. This is a motherfucking zero. I don't care if you would have given me a Michael Jackson movie that was going into legal stuff and it was dark and it was like, oh, I need to research this. This should happen. Like if that would get people watching, right? Because it's such a plot, even if it's completely bullshit or partially bullshit or the truth, it would get you because it's a good story. It's a good plot. But this doesn't do this. This laughs in your motherfucking face. The fact that I believe VH1 put this shit out. VH1, you're the music fucking experts, at least right there, right? But no, No, and this is one of those movies a lot of people don't talk about. And to go with the VH1 part, MTV type of thing, they were putting out biopics that are still bangers to this day. Like off the top of my head, I can think of the New Edition one. The New Edition one was a good one. The Tony Braxton one, that was another good one. So you could do a live pick. You just chose Michael fucking Jackson, and then you didn't even give a good plot. You didn't find an artistic way to do something different. Like I'm thinking about it right now. Like if I couldn't get the rights maybe to Michael Jackson or the look, maybe I would do something where it's somebody else's perspective who worked for Michael Jackson, and all you're seeing is the back of his head. Right? That's all you see is the back of his head. You see him moonwalk across the screen every now and then. You hear his voice in the distance. You know it's an impersonator, but it's not a bad one. And you just like, ooh, there you go. And you put it with that album where it's Michael Jackson and he's sketched in cartoon wise with a crown. You know the album I'm talking about. I'm not gonna mention it for legal reasons due to the fact that they may or may not be him, allegedly. AI is a crazy thing nowadays. Anywho, you could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here. Unfortunately, you watch this movie and you understand what I'm saying, or you didn't watch this movie and I just save you some time as the Michael Jackson conversation is going to pick up over the remaining portion of our lives here on this earth. With that being said, again, you could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here. I'm Ron. Until next time.